Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to find all the Easter eggs in World of Tanks Blitz and how to make them happen. So without further ado, let's just start this video. Let's go! And the first map is going to be Hellas. If we come to this side of the spawn and we find the lightning bolts over here on top of the temple and we shoot into it, we will see some clouds and Zeus being really mad with us for just a few seconds. Now if we go to the other side of the map, we can see a ship. It looks like a Viking ship. I don't know the reference because I don't watch too many series or movies and things like this, but here we can definitely see Wilson from the movie Castaway. I think a lot of older people must have seen it. As you can see in the corner, it's Wilson. It's a ball he made with his own hands, so that's really cool. Next map is New Bay, and here we can see Spider-Man and his web trying to take a picture of something happening. As you can see here, this is a reference to Spider-Man. I think everyone knows it, kids, older people, etc, etc. It's a web and a camera. Now if you come to this side of the spawn, we can see a pizza next to you know, something going into the underground tunnels, and this is a reference to Ninja Turtles. I think this makes sense. Now if we come to Dead Rail and come to this side of the spawn, we can see a tablet with a map in it. As you can see here, it's a map, but it has never been added into World of Tanks Blitz, which is very interesting. It may be a hint to something that's going to happen in the future, but I doubt it because the map is really old. And now if we go over to the heavy side and we look into the snow, as you can see here, it says Happy New Year with golden letters, and that's a really cool feature. I think it makes sense since it's a snowy map. So moving along, we go to the other side of the spawn, the opposite side of the tablet, and here we can see some snowmen in you know, in a train track. I don't know what the purpose of these guys are. You can just shoot them and then they're gonna be gone. So I don't know, just a nice little feature. Moving along, we can find an AMX 50B or an AMX 5120 turret right here, which is really cool since it's definitely my favorite tank in the whole game. So that's a really nice feature. I don't think everyone knows about this. Now if we go on to Rockfield, we can see that there is a ring from Lord of the Rings straight next to the spawn on the south side. As you can see here, it's really cool looking, and it's impossible to destroy. Just like in the movies, you have to go to Mount Doom and throw it in the fire and it'll go kaput. And now if we go to the heavy side on Rockfield, obviously we can I don't know why I was looking at the bunker there. We can go up to the door and we will see some Elvish Letters pop up just like on the Ring of Power. As you can see here, it's a really cool feature. The developers seem to really like Lord of the Rings. Now if we look through the doors, we can see a Sturmtiger right there, and again, that's a really cool feature. I hope they add the Sturmtiger into the game someday, at least into fun modes. That would be really cool. Now the opposite side of the spawn has Sarumans Staff in it, and you can't go wrong with this one. Everyone knows Sarumans Staff from Lord of the Rings. I think a lot of people will get the reference. Now it's really cool that this map has a lots of Easter eggs themed around Lord of the Rings. Next we go into Himmelsdorf, and from here we can see that this map is orientated towards UFOs and things like this. As you can see here, there's literally a UFO. If we go onto the train tracks, everyone knows this position, and I think you guys can find it from now on. Furthermore, if you go on to you know, next to the spawn, again next to the train tracks, you can see some futuristic vehicle. I asked some people around and they said it's from a Soviet movie, but I haven't watched it. Again, I'm ignorant when it comes to things like this, but as you can see, it's really cool, and if you try and shoot it, your shells will go straight through. So yeah. So from here on, if we go on to the cave on this side of the map, we can see some really cool scribbles on the wall. I think this one is more or less common knowledge, but you have to be in the sniper mode, so you have to look through and you can see some old scribbles. Again, they look like something ancient people would draw, but instead of a mammoth, there's a tank. Now here there is a clue on what to do, and again, this is something really old, but newer players might not know this. So if you come onto the city afterwards, you go around to the city, and there is a big button which you can shoot. So once you shoot this red button, a key will fall. I will show you in a second. As you can see, there is some sort of green smoke coming out, and you have to come around to this side, and you'll be able to find a key hanging from the ceiling. There it is, it's shining, and I think you should not be able to miss it. So you aim in, you pretty much shoot it, and it will unlock a chest with all sorts of goodies. I mean, obviously you can't take them, but it's just, again, a really cool feature the developers added into the game ages ago. As you can see, it's something from World of Warcraft, I assume. Now, next map is another desert map. And from here, if you shoot the sign, you will definitely see a big snake. Again, I don't know the reference to any of these games or movies. I'm very sorry, I'm ignorant. Now we come to Middelburg, towards the heavy side, towards the city, and if you shoot the second window, you'll be able to see a room, I mean, with different stuff, and you'll be able to see the Frankincense, I think that's what it's called, a tier 7 heavy tank on the wall. And this is a reference to the trailer of the game, I think, where there was a guy sitting in a cafe or something like this, and he was playing World of Tanks Blitz when a Sherman showed up, but I might not be 100% correct. Next, if we come to Oasis Palms and we shoot this thingy right here, then the genie from Aladdin will pop up. I think a lot of older players will know this Easter egg as well. Next, we travel to Fort Despair, and here there is a armored vehicle from Warhammer 40k, because the map used to have something along those lines, as in the theme was Warhammer 40k, so I think this is something left over from that age. So next, we're going to be traveling to Vineyards, and here there is a lots of reference to football. As you can see here, there is a football pitch. I think the kids who lived here played, I guess. But next, there is a Sturmtiger that if you try and shoot at with the missiles, it will literally deflect. But I think a lot of people know this one. It is quite common. And again, there's a pizza on top of a house, and there is a ball. Again, there are a lot of balls spread out around this map, so it's up to you guys to find them. So with that, this video comes to an end. If you guys want a part 2 on this mini series, tell me in the comment section below. And with that, happy is out. Bye bye.